Hi, and welcome back to Hill and Ponton's VA Disability Blog. I'm Natalia Joffrey, our firm's manager.
And I'm attorney Rachel Cheek.
And today we're going to be talking about C&P exams, right? Compensation and pension, and how it relates to PTSD.
Absolutely.
So, Rachel, what do we need to know?
Well, first things first, when you are scheduled for a C&P exam, you have to go to them.
That's important information.
It really is very important to know. Because if you're scheduled for a C&P exam, so let's use PTSD as an example, say you filed a claim for service connection, and then you get notice that you're scheduled for a C&P exam. It's very important to go to that exam. If you don't go, the VA can just deny your claim altogether.
Wow.
Right.
Which I know is a big deal because a lot of our clients that do have PTSD, they don't want to leave the house. They don't want to interact with people. They don't want to fight the traffic. So really going is that important.
It's key. I mean, if you don't go, that your whole claim can be tossed out and denied.
Okay.
So
what if they have a conflict? I'm sorry.
No, that's a good question. So you can reschedule if you need to. So what happens is the VA will send you a notice that you've been scheduled for an exam. If you're going to be out of town that day or have something that you can't attend, you are able to contact the VA and get that rescheduled. So it's okay if you can't attend that date, but you do need to get it rescheduled. And you have to go to it.
Right. And you maybe get one pass, right? Like this isn't like your regular doctor's appointment where you can put it off 3 and 4 times before you actually go to it.
You need to go.
So let's say worst case scenario, you contact the VA, you're not able to get in touch with anyone in time. And you're like, well, it's down to this or keeping my general practitioner's appointment tomorrow. Really, the C&P exam.
Absolutely. Takes priority.
Okay. All right.
So once you actually you go to the exam, it's really important from the second that the examiner starts asking you questions, you need to be completely honest. Especially with PTSD and other mental conditions, it can be really difficult to be honest, to be open. It is very what's going on can be very private. There can be, very personal issues and symptoms that you might not want to talk about to someone who you've just met, the examiner. But it's really important. You need to be fully honest because, again, the C&P exam comes down to, whether you're going to get service connection or if you're already service connected, whether you're going to get the rating that you're entitled to.
Right. And I do think, I know we mentioned this before when we talked to Ann Linscott about how the exam, begins from the moment you walk through the door. So this, hi, how are you doing? It's not just a formality. They're actually asking you, how are you doing?
Exactly.
So if you come in and you're like, I'm great, having a great day. How are you doing? That's not going to go well because obviously if then you're talking about, how you have this depression and, suicidal thoughts and everything, but your demeanor isn't representative of that or your response isn't representative of that. That's something that could count against you, right?
Absolutely. Now, I mean, if you are having a great day, be honest, you don't want to lie.
Exactly. No, you don't want to lie. That's a very important, yes, because they will pick up on that and definitely annotate that as well, of course.
But generally, yes, you want to be completely honest. There is essentially like a list of symptoms and questions that the examiner will go through and ask you. They are supposed to look at your file before they do this. So they're supposed to have some background knowledge. I'll be honest, a lot of these C&P exams that I'm reviewing of our clients, it's clear the examiners never looked at the file, or maybe they did 5 minutes before the veteran walked in the door. So again, honesty is key. They're not going to, have access maybe to all of your records. They're not going to have access, I should say. They might not review all of your records, even if they have access.
So from the veteran's point of view, they should not assume that the examiner knows anything.
Exactly.
Right? I mean, they should give descriptive explanations or information. Like they shouldn't just assume, well, it's in my medical records.
Precisely.
Or even reference them, because haven't you encountered that issue where they're saying, if they ask them a question, you really shouldn't respond with, it's in my records.
Correct.
Or read my records, because they're probably not going to do it, right?
Sometimes, yes.
It's the truth.
It is, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, and again, with PTSD, any kind of mental condition, it's not a physical condition where the doctor can have you bend your knee and, you know, tell them when it hurts, or they can't see physically perhaps what's wrong with you. You know, it's internal. So it's another thing where you need to be expressive and really explain in detail what's going on. A very common symptom of PTSD is suicidal ideation, which can be very personal and tough to talk about.
Right.
But you have to with the examiner. That's what you're there for. You're there to let the examiner and therefore the VA know the severity of your condition and exactly what's going on so that they can rate it properly.
Okay, perfect. We're going to talk some more about rating PTSD in our next video. For now, if you have any questions, please feel free to visit our website or call our office, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.